Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, coming at you live talking about episode 11, a special episode of Net-Juu no Susume that was released, I believe, via the Blu-ray release, following up the traditional airings of the series. And I don't know if this aired on television in Japan or not, but it was fantastic. The first half was every bit what I would have hoped for and would not have expected. Whereas the second half was much more along the lines of what I was half suspecting we would get. Kind of a lighthearted dream sequence, onsen or hot spring kind of episode with swimsuits and everything. The second half of the episode was fun and it was funny. But really what I wanted the most was what they gave us in the first half of the episode, if I'm honest. And so I'll talk about that last. The whole dream sequence. You have Koiwai as the Demon King or whatever. Moriko, she falls asleep while playing the MMO and she wakes up within it. It's kind of in her own dream, in her own mind. And, or at least presumably, that's how it begins. And she meets Hayashi and she meets Lily, and she is given this mission to go save the Princess Sakura, which of course is Yuta. And Koiwai has kidnapped Yuta a la Princess Peach in the Mario, Super Mario Brothers games and everything. And so for all intents and purposes, Moriko is the Mario in this framework. Hiro Mori Mori or whatever. And, she is given this sort of holy bikini that was designed by Koiwai to be the one thing that would stop him in order for her to save, of course, Yuta. And it's pretty funny seeing her, the mixture of the people offline and some of the people online, some of the people she knows in the game being villains. And I liked the whole dynamic. It was cute, it was fun, it was aloof. I almost wish they had, used that for the beginning portion of the episode because, as I say, the thing that resonated the most with me was what came during the beginning of the episode. And that's the thing that will last the longest with me. But, as far as the dream sequence goes, it was pretty funny how they flip it on its ear rather than, even though we do see Moriko wearing the attire briefly, she imagines herself what she might look like in it, and she's horrified by that, being so revealing. And so apparently Yuta puts on the bikini, and that's what beats the Demon King that is Koiwai and all that kind of stuff. And it's hilarious, it's funny, it's cute. And that's pretty much it. But again, the first half of the episode is what sold me on this and what I loved the most. It's kind of picking up loosely right where we left off with them in the series proper, in the finale episode for season 1. And, in this case, Moriko has fried her computer and is sort of reservedly trying to ask Yuta over the phone, will you help me fix it? And he's totally excited by that. He's going to rebuild her whole computer and everything, and that's what they do. And it's just adorable seeing how nerve-wracked they are around each other. They're both realizing, okay, well, whereas the last time we saw them, they were both nerve-wracked about the fact that they're both going to be in Yuta's apartment. Now they're both nerve-wracked that they're both going to be in Moriko's apartment. And she has to clean the whole place. She spends the whole 12 hours between when she gets off the phone with him when she's supposed to meet him, cleaning up her entire apartment, even the bathtub, because who knows, he might have to go to the bathroom. And it is adorable, it's hilarious, and it solidified one thing for me. I could thoroughly watch an entire slice of life romance series just based around these two, and I'd watch it happily. It wouldn't even have to go anywhere. As long as it told episodic stories and I got to see these characters who have become much beloved to me and endeared to me, interacting with each other as cute as they do, mixing it up maybe with gameplay and adventures in the game, I could watch a whole series, happily so, about just that. And I love where it's left. They spend all night playing together. He brought over his laptop once her computer is set up and they download the Fruit Steamer game or whatever it is. They both log in, they both play, and they're spending so much time together. And it just melts my heart. It's just exactly what I would have wanted. And I didn't expect. For a special episode, I didn't expect to get this much endearing, romantic sort of quality with these two characters, as I say, that I am very much endeared to. And, it was like a happily ever after to know that they continue on and their relationship is continuing to evolve as they are as people. And she even says at one point, Moriko even says at one point, I'm having much more fun offline than I ever have. And it just, you know, I'm sure I blushed in that moment because it was so endearing. And it was like the answer to my wishes and my hopes and my dreams for her as a character, for she and Yuta both. And so it was really spectacular in the first half. The second half was fluff and it was funny and kind of typically what I expected the whole episode would be. I think I just spit a whole bunch. You know, hopefully that's caught on camera for posterity. But, you know, the second half was, again, the onsen, the hot spring, the swimsuits and everything like that. Playing in the game, a dream sequence, just meant for the comedy, the aloofness, and the humor and everything like that. And it was fun, it was good, but it was that first half, picking up with their actual legitimate relationship, seeing how skittish they are around each other even now, and how at home they are with each other when they get past those reservations. It made my day. It thoroughly made my day, because I wasn't even sure if this episode was going to be out today. I you know, woke up this morning expecting I didn't have any videos to do, any reviews to discuss. And it just made my day that here it was, and it was pitch perfect. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you've seen episode 11, the special episode release of Net-Juu no Susume as well. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, if you got as much out of it as I did. If not, why not? Let me know in the comments below. It's all about the topic of talking about a great, you know, anime series like this particular one. Would you, you know, be on board with a whole season, you know, another whole 12 episodes of just episodic dealing with the relationship as it unfolds and evolves with these characters? Do you agree with me on that? Or do you think this is where they should leave it? Do you think they should leave well enough alone, not dig the hole any deeper, and maybe make it a little bit imperfect if they keep, you know, going back to the well and everything like that? Do you think it would be better left alone? You know, you're free to have that particular opinion. Our POVs can certainly disagree, and it's all about the conversation. And so, yeah, you know, I loved revisiting these characters again, just a week on from the end of the, you know, series proper. And I'm going to miss them. I really will. And so, yeah, otherwise, that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.